Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, Monday through Thursday, for my Sagittariuses. Hello, my Sagittariuses. How are you? Well, yes, we are living in interesting times, aren't we? Now, and that's going to be a common, remark that I'm going to be making throughout all of the readings. Now, this is a Monday through Thursday reading, so I use my two Radley Valentine decks, but this time I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message, and then I pull one card, usually from my Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. Okay, it may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So yes, we are in Aries season. There is a lot of things going on. Many of us have to stay at home. Many of us have to still go out to work. Many of us are working from home. You know, my Sagittariuses, I know this is, causing a lot of upheaval. I want you to kind of reach down into that inner part of you that helps to, I want you to be grounded first. I feel like you need to be grounded first in order for you to ground the others around you, okay? I've always talked about your organizational skills, that you can put together things. It's almost like you see a big puzzle, and I want you to pull that out, okay? I want you to start looking at all the pieces and seeing how to put them together. Now, I don't believe that there are a lot of coincidences in this world. I do feel that there is a greater plan out there. We may not see it, well, we don't see it, and we may not want to be part of it, but it is still there. And I don't believe that we have come together, for nothing. I think that there is a reason that you are with me and I am with you, and we are going to weather this storm together. I feel like you need to know that. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. Well, everybody needs to know that. I need to know that, but I do feel that. I feel that they're like, when I started this, and when I started this a year and a half ago, remember I was 62 years old, so I'm 63, almost 64, not quite yet. I started this and it was like, why am I doing this? And I think that this is one of those times that we're doing this together. Okay. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. What that means is I open myself up to my higher power spirit, and whatever the message is needs to come out. It comes on out. Now, this would be a different time, a different type of message, because, we would be having a normal type of life, whatever that is. But these are different times for all of us. So we're going to try to, I've asked Spirit, my higher power, to kind of, what is it that we need to know? Now, here we go. I have 3 cards. The second and third are face down, but all 3 of them are reversed. So it's a strong message. And I've been feeling that my fire signs were going to play a strong part in whatever is happening now, okay? So let's see what we have here. My Sagittariuses. Now remember too, the new moon is on the 24th. It is in Aries. Here we go. First card, again reversed, is peace. Peace. Archangel Azrael. Now, couple of things with this. One is you, my Sagittariuses, need to ground yourself to find that peace. Connect with that higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is. I don't preach religion, but I do know that there is a supernatural presence out there. And I do know that there is light energy just as there is dark energy. And this, I believe, we need to reach out to that energy of light and love. And I feel that you're going to be used in many ways to show this type of peace, okay? Now, with this energy, though, too, this is Archangel Azrael. This is like life is a changing. Life is a changing, and, this is coming out a little bit stronger for my Sagittariuses. We know this. We see this. Life is a changing, and I'm getting it that way. Life is a changing, Sagittariuses, But I do feel, I do feel that when I get these messages and when they resonate with you, this is when you see that things are going through this process, that again, that there is that supernatural that's in control. Okay? So with that, you're kind of like, or I'm kind of like, well, yeah, that really helps me. Thank you so much. But it really does. It does. So peace, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Okay, I feel that this is something that you, my Sagittariuses, are going to need to own, and you are going to need to share. Okay, especially this week. Your next card, this is face down, but it is reversed. Here we go. The Queen of Ariel. Ariel is earth energy. Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Queens. This is solid energy, someone you can touch. It could be about your home. It could be about your job or your money. But, it could, again, I do feel that, and I keep saying you need to ground yourself. And you do need to ground yourself. You do need to get yourself from a place of inner strength so you can do what you're being called to do. Okay. And I know this is so much different. But we're in different times right now. Normally I would say, this is like, wow, my Sagittarius is a normal size. You are totally being activated here, okay? That there are so many potentials for you, but this is there is still truth. Many of us, we have to work from home. Many of us have to work outside of home, so thank you to all of the healthcare workers, EMS, the national responders, the emergency responders, the people that open our gas stations, our truckers, our grocery stores. Thank you to all. Okay, so this is where we need to see, what is your part in this, my Sagittarius? Is what are you being called to do? And part of this is that you're going to help people transition into possibly this newer reality, okay? But you do need to take care of yourself. So nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. The Queen of Ariel is mature, practical, generous, and happy. Your last card here, again reversed, the Four of Ariel. Again, it's that earth energy, it's that grounding energy. And this is about doing what you love, okay? And so we can even take this and say, doing what is in your nature. What is it, what is it that you do well, my Sagittariuses? You nurture. You are nurturers. I know that, you can have a strong personality. You're a fire sign. I'm a fire sign. I'm not a Sagittarius. I'm a Leo. So, but you bring this out. You bring this. You are a nurturer. And this is something that you're going to be doing. Maybe it's going to be through social media, but this is what I feel like many of my Sagittariuses are being called to do for this week. Now, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, it's not going to be an easy time, and that's why I think that you got peace, and it said, release the past, let go, and let God. Extremes in how you save or spend money, so that is another thing to worry. Not to worry, I shouldn't say that. Just to watch over, okay? Just be careful on your money situation, but when you give, you also receive, because you have this part of you that is nurturing. Okay. So, this is, if this was normal times, I'd be like, wow, but you know what? Energy is energy. Energy is energy. And there is, there's this divine, I feel like with this peace, there's this divine umbrella over you. And you may not always feel it. You may not feel it. You may feel that the hail is coming through the umbrella. But there is a divine, there is a divine umbrella, I feel, over you. Now, in many ways, when, I've said this before, I hope I've said it to you, is when things are the toughest, that's when my prayer life gets the strongest, higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, you're divine. But I do know that in many ways, in many ways, okay, we got a bunch of cards that just fell out, so we'll just go through these really quickly. Oh my gosh. In many ways, we are watched over. Okay. Now, this is the one, this is an interesting one because this one kind of popped out of its own way. It is reversed. Here we go. The Two of Earth. Again, earth energy, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So you're going to have to, this is about worrying, this is about stress. Remember, peace, let go and let God. Don't hold, while I'm talking about grounding things, you cannot hold on to things that you cannot control, okay? So, and these are now, we have 5 cards, all face down. The last one is reversed. So here we go. The 5 of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, changes, positive, negative, thought processes, hearing news. Okay, so this is basically, again, this is about the worries. This is about, oh my gosh, is the sky falling in? What is going to happen? Again, many times it's darker before the dawn. So an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. The thing, again, you need to be really, really careful about is watching the energies that you pick up from others, okay? You need to keep your thoughts and your words, and we've talked about this too, very on that positive side. Now, I'm not talking unrealistic. Reality is around us, but you have to keep hope alive for yourself in order for you to help those others. So next card up, the 3 of fire, your energy, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, but make your long-term plans. Next card up is the 2 of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. So there are, you're being called into doing a whole lot of stuff that's outside of your comfort zone. You're being stretched. You probably will feel like you're being stretched to your limits. I keep going back to peace. Let go and let God. It's because, you've got a place in, you've got a place in what's happening. Now, I know that sounds very like, well, Deb, I'm only one person. How do I, hey, I'm only one person. So we influence who and what we influence, we don't really know. So next card, the High Priestess. Again, face down. This is, connecting again. I'm going to go, these two are working really close together. This is listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. And the last one is reversed. So let's see what this one says. The 7 of earth energy again. So you did have 3 earth energy cards here, but you also have the 2 archangel energy cards here also. And, and you do have the balance of the air, fire, and water. The air and the water, kind of a little bit on that worry, that emotional and that thought processes. Again, release your past, okay? Release it, let that go, let those worries go. And I mean, be realistic, of course, but give them up, because what can you really worry, what can you really do? You can only not worry, you can only do what you can do for today. Okay, so this is seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So this is, this is what's going to possibly keep you from being that influencer, because being that nurturer that I was talking about, again, there is something, you have a place here. I cannot believe that we're here together, just for some random, random reason. So I know there's a lot to take in on this, my Sagittariuses, but I keep going back to the peace card, okay? Things are a-changing. So, my Sagittariuses, if you enjoy my readings, please remember, click on the like, share, subscribe. But as always, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved, be safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.